Today, my topic is sentiment analysis in e commerce platforms, a review of current techniques and future directions. Introduction to the sentiment analysis in e commerce. Uh, this topic focuses on how customer opinions and emotions are analyzed from online reviews to improve product services and business decisions. It can be involves identifying and extracting subjective information from online reviews and feedback. It also helps to understand customer opinions and the services. This presentation reviews current techniques and explore future research directions. The importance of sentiment analysis in e-commerce. Sentiment analysis is a branch of natural language processing that identifies emotions such as positive, negative, or neutral from text data. In e commerce, it is mainly applied to customer reviews, rating, feedback, and social media like comments. It also helps business to understand what customer truly feel about their project or product. For example, platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, these analyze millions of reviews daily to detect customer satisfaction and hence automatically. Through this, analyzing sentiments can guide product development and marketing strategies. It also effective thing for sentiment analysis. It enhances user engagement, and also loyalty. The importance of sentiment analysis is tracking sentiments in real time, improving customer experience, monitoring brand perceptions, boosting your product and services. Through this, we can improve our business and also our performance. These are done with automating and streamlining data extraction and sorting data at scale where reaches its strengths and insights, improving scalability and flexibility, preventing insights in various products, etc. Negative sentiment spikes can alert companies to product defects, early preventing financial and or reputational cost. So we must focus on the sentiment analysis in the e-commerce. There are types of sentiment analysis techniques like we have fine grained, aspect based, emotion detection, intent analysis, sarcasm detection. These are the five sentiment analysis types. And there are mainly three approaches in the sentiment analysis, lexicon based methods, machine learning methods, and there are also deep learning techniques. Each method has different complexity and accuracy. In when comes to the fine grain, it evaluates sentiments and very positive, neutral, or negative, or very negative. In the aspect based, it focus on identifying sentiment about specific aspects or helps you to understand or identify features like uh, customers data and like or dislike. And the third one is emotion detection. In this, it identifies emotions like happiness, sadness, anger, or fear useful in social media for measuring emotional resources. In the intent analysis, it identifies the intent or purpose behind a statement, like such as inquiry, complaint, suggestions, or like a complimenting. This is known as the intent analysis. And when it comes to the sarcasm detection, it detects sarcasm and often misclassified into positive or neutral using advanced NLP techniques like natural language techniques. These are the five types of sentiment analysis. Next one comes to the lexicon based sentiment analysis. This method uses predefined dictionaries such as SentiWordNet or Vader, where words are assigned sentiment scores. The overall sentiment is calculated based on the scores. It is simply transparent but struggles with context and sarcasm. It has lack of context sensitivity and often combined with other methods to improve the accuracy. For example, the sentence, this phone is sick, may be wrongly classified as negative, even though it means positive in informal language. So it may vary lexicon so that the lexicon basis sentimental analysis can be detected. Math formula, rule engine. In the math formula, we can sentiment score from positive to negative, like predict the sentiment based on the score. The next one is the machine learning approaches. Machine learning approaches like models like Navy Bayes, support vector missions, random forest, it use label data into learn sentiment patterns. These methods are more accurate than lexicon based approaches, but depend on heavily or data quality and feature selection. It has features such as word frequency, n games, TF, IDF, and commonly used to train these models. It has also have required label datasets capable of capturing some contextual information, but also limited by feature engineering. There are three types of machine learning algorithms: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. In the supervised, it is well-defined goals. In the unsupervised, it has only inputs based on the outcomes. Next one, from the supervised learning, it has reverse engineering, example like a fraud detection or fraud transactions, like inventory management, etc. In when it comes to the unsupervised outcome, typically clustering or segmentation. In the reinforcement learning, it has start state, end state, and defined. The agent discovers the path and the relationship on its own. Deep learning methods utilize architectures like CNN, RNN, and transformers. It has automatically learn complex patterns from text data. They perform complex patterns from text data and well perform well in understanding context and sentence structure and emotion intensity. Models like BERT, GPT can understand word meaning based on surrounding context, which significantly improves the sentiment accuracy. It has deep learning algorithm has various algorithms like CNN, RNN, convolution neural network, classic neural network, restricted Boltzmann machines, transfer learning, back propagation, autoencoders, deep reinforcement learning, self-organization maps, and also generative adversarial networks. Challenges in sentiment analysis for e-commerce. Sentiment analysis faces challenges such as sarcasm, irony, mixed opinions, and ambiguous language, like domain specific terms and multilingual reviews also reduce accuracy. For example, the delivery was fast, but the product quality is terrible. It contains both the positive and also the negative statement. So, by handling these reviews and remaining leads to the complex issue. It has lack of resources, comparative sentences, web slang, sarcasm or irony sentences, implicit aspects, multiple aspects. Data collection and annotation. It has large data sets of customer reviews are required to train sentiment models. Manual labeling provide high accuracy, but it is expensive and time consuming and crowd and also has semi-supervised learning help to reduce the cost. Some platforms use user ratings like as their weak labels for sentiment classification. Sentiment analysis in product reviews. Product reviews often include opinions on specific features like price, quality, and durability. This aspect is based on sentiment analysis. It also identifies the sentiments for individual aspects rather than the entire review. It reviews the product sentiment identification, feature selection, sentiment classification, and also sentiment polarity. This helps seller to improve the specific product features like, for example, battery positive, like camera negative, current limitations of techniques. Many models struggle with context dependent or sarcastic comments. Domain adaptation remains like challenges for across category sentiment analysis. It is limited to the multilingual models, reduce applicability in the global market. Many models fail in handle sarcasm, dependency, and domain changes models, and also electronic reviews that may not perform well on clothing or food or reviews. Future directions or improving context understanding. As e-commerce platforms continue to grow, sentiment analysis must evolve based on the positive, negative classification to adapt new language trends and product categories. It has cloud computing and real-time data pipelines are commonly used to deploy sentiment analysis at scale. Challenges challenges in deployment and scalability. Handling large volumes of reviews in e-commerce platform handle large volume of reviews daily requires scalable and effective systems. It also needs continuous model updates and necessary to adapt to new language tends to product categories. It com- to conclude To conclude, sentiment analysis plays a crucial role in understanding customer behavior in e-commerce. While current techniques have achieved good accuracy, challenges in like context, sarcasm, and multilingual data. For future research, it will focus on ethical, context aware of multi-model sentiment analysis.